How's it going today? Well, truth be told, I totally meant to make a full build video on what I did to this as I was doing it, but with work, and honestly this was for my Halloween costume, so I had to rush to do it, so I didn't have time to set up the whole camera and everything. And with work lately, I've been really busy and just haven't had time to really film anything. But so I figured I'd at least show you what I did to it, to my Dark Apprentice V4. Of course, I ordered some parts from Custom Saber Shop. That pointed pommel, of course the extension here, and the adapter here to make it all work. Added some O-rings in the grooves. Yes, some of the O-rings are larger than others. I know. I need to fix that. Added some O-rings up here. Added some leather to it just for good aesthetic. Also added this little copper piece to hide the seam in the leather. But yeah, let me start taking it apart and show you what I did to the internals. Alrighty, let me just unscrew. I mean, this whole piece unscrews, but I'll at least show you what I did. Alrighty, I 3D printed a custom chassis that held the speaker from one of those blade builders lightsabers from Walmart. Really good way to add cheap sound to your saber. Alrighty, let me unplug this. Well, I guess I can just honestly just show you. Of course, added 18650 battery holder, and then I've got this wrap here to keep it from bouncing on sides and to help hold everything nice and tight. Definitely recommend buying some of this. It's really cheap. It's good for putting in pretty much, well, I mean, I use it for like cable management with TVs and stuff and computers, and I don't know, it's just really handy stuff to have a nice little Velcro strip. Alrighty, there's my 18650 battery. Let me go ahead and pop that out. There's the cheap little Hasbro Build-A-Blade soundboard. This is from the Yoda one, which I've messed around with some of the others, like the one from the Anakin and the Vader sabers. I definitely recommend those over this one, because this one actually has this little piece here where that's actually where your Yoda button makes contact here, and all I've done underneath that is just soldered to it and heat shrunk it. And see, I did the whole standard, you know, adding a MOSFET to it for the LEDs, so you can put the whole power from the 18650 through to it to the LED. Just makes it a lot brighter. And then yeah, this just wired up to the speaker, of course. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot I did. So I just shove all this in here. Of course, I got my resistor up there. And that's a real pain in the butt to get all this to fit back in there. There it is. And then, okay, yeah. I didn't label, or they're labeled, I just forgot. And then of course once you hit this button, you know, not the greatest, like even when I'm not moving it, it'll make the swing sound sometimes. See, like right now. Then of course, this to it. And of course, I ran my wires and everything up in there. And of course, you probably can't see none of that. Went ahead and added a anti-vandal switch. Yeah, I didn't add a resistor to it, so I actually burned out the LED in it, so it doesn't work. I'm going to see about trying to fix that or just ordering a new switch, really. Let's see here, what else? And it still's got the red LED, as you can see. I have built a blade plug for it, but I'm not, because I've had it with my blade in it for a while, and I'm not exactly sure where I put that blade plug down at. But I'll find it and eventually put it back in there and show you. Of course, all this screws together. Now, this part, like when I'm screwing it in, it actually does not twist. The, I guess, chassis doesn't twist when I put that in there. And eventually I'm going to change this up, because I don't really like it. I was trying to make a crystal chamber, but with time constraints and everything, I did not get around to it. There's room enough. It's just I've got to redo the whole way I did everything, and I'll probably 3D print a chamber, or not a chamber, but a new chassis system for it. And once I get done with that, I'll do a build video on that crystal chamber for this, if I can remember. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. I like it a lot more than just the stock Dark Apprentice. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done so far to it. Thanks for watching. If y'all got any suggestions or anything, just leave it down in the comments. Thank you. Just want to add one more quick thing. I'm not only going to be doing like lightsaber stuff on here. I just really like lightsabers, but I also like dealing with messing with any kind of electronics. It's like what I got planned for another video is building a custom 3D printed wireless charging station for my Galaxy S7 that I've got. But yeah, that's going to be later. I'm waiting on some parts to come in and a few other things. I've also got a another MHS saber I'm going to build soon. It's full MHS. I ordered everything from the custom saber shop. Ordered it Black Friday, and it is now, what is it today? December 13th. And just waiting on it all to come in. Should be any day now they ship it out. But other than that, that's all I got for you. Thanks.